All one consciousness. You don't stop both. You all ones go on, other one blow. One blow and one stop, one blow. So continual blowing.
Oh, okay.
You don't stop together.
Okay.
네.
Thank you.
못하면
So this is a long time blow. That was easy.
Okay.
For letting me until I come out. Come on.
English, Kamarman.
76. The star, the vision of the reading, the living of the land, the illusion, the dot of youth, or the bubble, the dream, the flash of lightning, the cloud, these conditions in the
So as you remember that, just what is read in English, the I, action, object, and all the phenomena, hell, enlightenment, nirvana, virgin number, the whole thing. What is it? It's all of phenomena, and particularly the causative phenomena. So it's showing what its reality is. For meditation on that. You're not familiar with Tibetan and English meditation. Oh, yeah, So this, when you encounter problems in the daily life, it's very good to think, very good to mentor on this. Not only the teaching, research is doing teaching, but this is supposed to be aware, how man to be aware in daily life. The point is that it's a measurement awareness emptiness. Even though there are many examples, but the hallucination, the whole entire what we talk, what we believe, the action going, coming, going, eating, sleeping, the whole entire form, sound, cementation. Whole things hallucination, truly exist and truly appear, truly exist and believed. To appear true, everything real appears real, and believed essence appeared. All that. See, we're living life in hallucination. Totally. So the illusion, the illusory person, there is no real person, real I. So what appears real is the hallucination. Illusion person goes to illusion restaurant, pays illusion money, illusion eat illusion food in the illusion restaurant. So it's like that. So it's really is fascinating. Fascinating is really fascinating if you are meditating. If you are continuously maintaining your life, it's very fascinating. It's fantastic. It's really fantastic. You really enjoy. This is the best TV. Best movie, best scenery. Movie of yourself. Everything, totally. There is such thing. Except me labeled I, another meditation, me labeled I, me labeled going, me labeled restaurant, me labeled money, me labeled paying, me eating, me labeled eating, me labeled food. Oh, that's one way to meditate. So whatever you're doing, I would say, me labeled, so nothing exists from the side. So everything is empty. So, but our mind, everything appears real. So everything like this, real. So real market, real material, real food, real buying. So real sriba, real circumcision. Real nigrama, real purified. Real nigrama, real purified. There's such thing. In our busy life, meditation on emptiness, the very heart of Buddhism, all the teachings is for the wisdom, paradigm. However, as I mentioned before, there's Yum, 12 worms, Niti, 3 worms, then Jetongba is a standard one. Okay, sure. Then the time as a heart wisdom. Oh, then sure, the few syllable, Shiji Yum, few syllables of person, Lama Zopa Rinpoche, Dada Mani Mamun. Then one word of President Parliament. That's it. Negate in sanctity. Negates. How should no form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no tangible? There's many this and that. Order in sanctity, no. So miss. No true legs in the eye, no true legs in the action, no true legs in the object, no true legs on the mere level, on the phenomena, no phenomena which has true existence. So means everything empty, totally empty. But not nihilism. Not nihilism, not eternalism. Devoid of nihilism and eternalism, in the middle of a view. Things the hell, enlightenment, sometimes nirvana, from sound, smell, taste, tangible objects, eye, action, object, all this, not non-existent, not nihilism, not eternalism, true existence. Middle way, existing, middle view, madhamika. The existing means name, labeled by the mind. So, what is it? Also, really, what it is? Really, what it is? Something unbelievable, most unbelievable, subtle. Any phenomena, for example, unbelievable. What is it? Is something most subtle, the most subtle. It's like it's not non-existent. It's not non-existent, but it's like that. The difference. It's not non-existent, but it's like that. So you can see it's not nihilism. It's like, so the word like that, like. So see, different meaning. So, poor man, when it comes to realize, it's like that. So, I think, I've realized the magicians who realize it, I think, eyes like that, like doesn't exist. So all the phenomena. So I just wonder, one awareness, mindfulness meditation in the life. So continuously present awareness that hallucination, looking at hallucination, that which is the hallucination. So from morning to night. For example, you go pilgrimage. You know, you can use that. You can use the time that pilgrimage. You can use the mental emptiness. From your room, going to Rajgir, whatever it is, and coming back, you can use the meditation continuously. You know, looking at hallucination, that which is hallucination. You know, it doesn't matter what, just that. So, present awareness, whatever you're doing, the hallucination eye, hallucination action, hallucination, you know. So, reality, emptiness. What comes in your heart, everything empty. There is no coming, going, there is no car, there is no road, there is no Rajgir. True existence. What appears, what you believe. No? So like that. What comes in our heart. And so, like that, like going pilgrimage in Tibet. Like you do 1 month pilgrimage. Oh, you can do like this. You all that 1 month meditation, mindfulness, awareness, meditation, and right view. The essence of Buddhism. The hina mind paramita mind tangdra. Then the lamrim, they condense into lamrim. Teachings of Haloka, middle then the three parts of heart, renunciation, Buddhism, right view, the very heart of Buddhism. See the emptiness, you can do that. So you can do that. You can integrate that like retreat. So just exactly retreat. So you're traveling, you're coming, going, you're doing many things, but exactly. But if your mind is able to keep like this, retreat, same as the room, remain the same. You see, the whole course in the mind, keeping the mind. They practice mindfulness in meditation. See, so it's very fascinating, very enjoyable. So whether you have whether you have problems, whatever, but you look at like this, it's most fascinating. There is no real problem. There is no real problem in the reality. Then the other one is as a meditation, awareness, so everything mid-leveled. That's what it is. So you look at it is like that. So you look at that way. In regards to existence. See, so everything, your life is from morning till night, or what they are doing retreat like this, sitting in your room, or you're doing pilgrimage, or you're meeting, you're drawing up, or work in the office, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're meeting, or you're taking a baby, or what's the parents, Yeah, and doing doctor or your nurse, or I mean, very busy, very active life. But your mind keeping the meditation. When part of mind, you're doing things, but part of mind always keeping the meditation. You see? Looking at the hallucination with ease, or looking at the middle level. So everything middle level. That's the way it is existing. That. Or empty, everything empty, emptiness, that way. So the busy, while you are busy life, meditate how to maintain emptiness. So normally people think, oh, you have to cross leg, you have to sit on the cushion, don't speak, and then close eye, but you don't fall down. But you don't fall down. Just remember, in New Zealand, many years ago, Lama was there. There was a Vajrasapa, after the course, and there was Vajrasapa retreat. There's one old house near the beach. There was, we were staying by Vajrasapa. One old student, I think he's in the look. One old, so he was guiding the meditation. So he fell asleep. He fell down. But when he fell down, he realized he fell down. It's a coolie strap. So people didn't realize. I heard what happened. I think not just one time, but I just remember that. So I don't third one, looking at the image. So this is very, very good, the best, since many except but most of us without easy busy lives. So with the busy life, you can so how to meditate on the Eastern Buddhism, the emptiness, that, and then this way, whatever you do will become not cause samsara, eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, whatever. Doesn't cause of samsara. Remedy to the samsara. Remedy to the samsara. Eliminate anger. Eliminate that. Ignorance, root. So no question. Here, you do that. Anger, attachment, all the rest of delusion, remedy. There's remedy for that. All stop rising. Any delusion. As it becomes remedy to the root ignorance, denjimariba. Ignorance is holding the thing that is true like that. As remedy to that is eliminate that all the delusions. So the here image is like this. Otherwise, such a loving kindness of in the anger, the opposite loving kindness, but only that anger. But so like that. But here it covers everything. They stops all the delusions. It remedies to all. So like this is good to try. So this is how we should try. This is how we should try our life. Where to put a word to try. So then, everything being limited. Samsara, whatever you do, eating, walking, sleeping, sitting, sleeping, doing job, whatever. Even dancing. What you're doing with the awareness? Even dancing, whatever. Remedial, then everything that under ignorance destroys the root of suffering, ignorance. Then it cause to achieve liberation, nirvana, soulless state. Then was. Because then what I directly see is the delusion by the wisdom realizing emptiness, gross delusion, and all self-department, direct, yeah. No, Buddhist the intact, Buddhist the help. So but not direct. So able to achieve full enlightenment. By seizing the self-department, you achieve full enlightenment. Okay, yeah. So, just a sample. I mean, you can from your room go to market, but with this meditation, you go to market, or you go to market, you practice awareness continuously. Go to market, what you buy, what you buy, come back. So you get a session like this. You get a session like that. You're going to session sitting, or you're going to session walking, or doing things, say, or not pilgrimage, but scenery. Scenery. So you can, from your room, see, practice Lamrim. You think it's practice Lamrim. This is emptiness. Or then you go for scenery. You go not holy place, but scenery. But for you, meditation, session meditation, scenery, whatever the ocean or mountain or whatever, but continuously, going and coming. So very, 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 very meaningful. Very most meaningful for material life. It didn't become cause samsara. It's all say, and both under the ignorance of really cause samsara. Then you see to see liberation. Then done with Buddhism, enlightenment. So sorry. Again, good quoted this. Then, when you have relationship problem, when you have relationship problems or so forth, in individual life you encounter. Then you see your present renunciation or bodhicitta or emptiness. See, then really, person, really, the real reality you see, you know, it's completely opposite. Fantastic. The other life is rich. The other common people, what the number in the world is very childish. What king or president or the beggar or the believe him was all childish. Nonsense. So you see, yeah. Again, maybe yes, that was good.
Sorry for any mistake.
Then the first day when you try, a little bit like that, a little bit.
I was trying to listen to Yancy Rinpoche in my ear.
Ale.
Throwing me off.
Ale. And yes, that was good. Yes, it was very smooth. So in English, we try to like this before teachings or before, before teachings and. If the, of course, if it's, you know, if it's, if the you know, before the actual practice, you're doing some practice or whatever, before teaching or something like this, should lead like this. It's very, very nice. So the people get familiar how to do nicely, and also gives time to meditate as well. So it's very good. Otherwise, you know, water boiling. So, so that if it happens during historical teachings, the Hasudra in English, so then could chant like that. Then everybody can enjoy. So whenever comes in the English, so very poor. All the rest people they can chant their own way. You know? Yeah. Yeah. So maybe there was not much time, so maybe yesterday we did nice, so that's enough. Sanje Jodam Soje Jonamla Chanda Bado Dage Jinso Jive Sonam Doa Jo Sanje Jodam Sanje Jodam Soje mental emptiness, I seeking enlightenment, empty. Action seeking enlightenment, empty. Enlightenment also thought enlightenment is empty. And for whom the enlightenment is sentient beings, also empty, are also empty. 동샤 어디 동샤 배식 동샤 배자 롱차 Because Deer Park, Geshe Center, Deer Park in America, one day lunch, his own lunch, by the cook, covered by the, what's called? The, not, what's called? Towel. It's not, it's, what do you call it? It's iron?
Tin foil.
Yeah, it's iron, tin, what's it called?
Tin foil or?
They use for wrapping things. Timbo.
Tin foil.
Tin foil. So the cook used 2 times. Not one time, but second one. So his own, I was scolded very much. You know, always being careless, other people's belongings. you're careless, being careless. Other people blame. So in sentence, majority means other people. So, I think also heard we also perhaps so yeah no that one big one I think I told that usually this Omani Beng Mala these are turn parallel. So you can do two things. Turn the table parallel and you two can do. I was do that. So then I couldn't turn parallel. So you turn this with the hand, and then after the mala, then you. So I asked somebody, Raja, what is the Shun Travel, and I chanted, I tried like that. They also get benefit, so then I tried with them in the hospital. So mention all that disadvantage, so there, and the process. So before I came like this, now I could move hand. But in the hospital like this, I can't stretch. So I explain what disadvantage, in the hospital. I wrote his own and then made prayer. The first one public hospital. In the room there are 3 old men, but one in the bed, so I was there. So I tried to pray. May any people who use this bed, anybody who comes, may the image get better, and may they never ever get better upon the Lord realms. May when they die, may they be born in pure land. May they be born in the Buddha's pure land where they become enlightened. So, more may the image is recovered. So, just a little bit to try to think like that, and there's then I was there one night. 2 nights was they moved to another hotel, hospital. Small to do the, I don't know what, I forgot the name. A Mount Pacific Hospital. So then they also did the small prayer. May anybody use this bed, immediately recover the disease, whatever, or may they, if they die, never ever to be reborn in all the lives to never be reborn in the Lord realms. And may they never be reborn Lord realms, and to be born in Pure Land, Buddha, where they become enlightened. May they be born in Pure Land Buddha, where they can become enlightened. So this is good. Or in the sick people in the hospital who use the bed. Also, there's water, hot water, not very hot, warm water. You go inside to exercise to put the body in the hospital. So, so I haven't got the habit to go with the other people, especially the in regard to the sort of the many people, but the other people, so regard to polluted water, not the polluted. I say, here the pollution is mind. Yes, the body, because the mind then, because the impure mind and body pollute the polluted water. But then suddenly I thought, get in the water. Suddenly, what you can do is, you can be, you can visualize yourself deity. You can get in the water, you bless the water. And then may this water, may anybody who use this water, all these people, may anybody who uses water, may it become healing their sickness, purifying the mind. Most important, purifying the defilements. May this water. And that, the image heal their problems, and physical, mental problems, and may they born pure and Buddha, where they may enlightened. So this way, time to make, even though you go in the water for exercise, but trying to make the water useful for others, beneficial for others. So try to live it like that, and try to a little bit like that. So, during the hospital, the nurses, they become interested in Buddhism. Then there are particular nurses has a karma, like that. And one time I was doing Chujuma in the hospital. Toma was a mad somewhere. So I have to explain to the nurse what it's for. So I explained some love and what you they explain I think must be just maybe just karma, but it's something very new subject, and of course not easy. Signification of Dharma, just love, and actually meaning of Trikshuma is very, very, very profound. The Tangdripada, second Tangdripada, completion state. Meaning, it's good meaning. So then the doctor was very kind. The doctor gave a lot of freedom. You can use, even though it's a Western hospital, but he allowed to use Tibetan medicines, for Chinese medicine, whatever. She didn't stop. Also, and doctor, also later in the house, the doctor came. I stayed in one student house 1 month. So then the controller came to treat me. What the blood clot, she can see exactly what's happening in the body. I think in the hospital, they really can't see so clear like she sees. And so she pressed, wherever she pressed by pain. So blood goes there, then it goes in brain. So then blood went away. Things happened. So it was there for 7 days. Yeah, she did massage. And then went to the water and the hot room. And she also, outwardly, she is also pain, backside, the bone or something. This is outwardly. So she was needed then those treatments. So it's a lady who the chief doctor, the head doctor of the second hospital is a lady, and she became very interested in Buddhism. So she want even after the hospital, she still want to look after me, and she want to take care that. But for the stroke, no, there's no medicine. There's nothing. Only there's some nurses, exercise and working, and just some exercise, but not like Kandla at all. But knowing exactly the body, and that's the masters there. So I gave the doctor, both the doctors, I gave the mantras how to not get the second stroke. If you go to the first stroke, not get second stroke. So there's a mantra to recite, mantra in Buddhist name. And then there's also there's mantras which Lama took that aspect before he passed away. So his own son which sent this mantra from Switzerland in America, but telephone to recite, so that you don't get a second stroke. Otherwise, it's difficult to recover. So student nurses and we together around Lama, we push Lama to recite this mantra. We recite together Lama. But that didn't last. The paralysis, the stroke recovered soon. There's also there's a special method, Dharma offering to the Sasujabaraula, the protector, with the many eyes. You offer Dharma, you receive initiation first of that. And then you offer Dharma just before sunset. Just before sunset, there's a size of length of arrow. Length of arrow, sun, before setting sun, before setting down sun, length of arrow. So then you offer Dharma at that time. So supposed to be exact, no mistake, exact time, Dharma. To Dharma offering, so like that. So you start from the 29th and you finish next 29th, Tibetan 29th. So this is one check. This way, I don't know. So I don't know. 100 million year or so long time, you don't get the paralysis. So many lifetimes you don't get paralysis. Unbelievable. I received the initiation. So I have the text, but I haven't received it. Only the Dharma offering, the 1 month. You have probably easiest thing not traveling but one place. Yes, I haven't done that. In the South India, in Jebung, the whole monk together they did this because so many lamas get this stroke. So the whole monastery did 2 initiations for Thakur Rinpoche, and then all the monastery monks did all together. But I think the sun setting down 1 arrow. So I think that has to be very careful. Time where your Dharma offering has to be must know exact. If you make mistakes, then the practice may not be the effect. Say, may not affect. May not be the manner rule. It was the wrong time. So I think that's exact. Has to be really know well. You have to measure very, very well at the beginning to get the idea. So I mentioned a few things, but there's so many mantras, yeah? There's so many prayers, so many mantras, well, many different. But some of the ideas I wrote in English, gave the doctor, because because the first stroke, then they get second stroke, because very difficult, not easy, very, very difficult. Hospitals, yeah. So I say. In my case, this is second stroke. First, many years ago, Dharamsala, when I was in retreat, I was doing some retreat, and in the early morning, doing mudra, I couldn't lift up this hand, well, I couldn't lift up. But I could do everything, but not lift up. Only, I couldn't lift, only then I realized stroke, but could not recognize stroke as stroke, the hand. Then the Lama Pasang, this time, that time, Kapam, the Lama Pasang, Lamas is student, called from South India to take care of a couple of months. So Lama Lundu looks after education, discipline, all the inside. Lama Pasang takes care of all the outside things, building a house, food, and so Lama Pasang came, but I didn't see him. During the retreat. So I asked Lama Pasang to make Tujuma. So I asked him to make big Tujuma, big. He made something big. But I enjoyed it. While I was doing the puja, I enjoyed it. Then next day, most gone. It's gone. Next day, it's gone. Then after after 2-3 days, then the Dr. Chöda is the expert doctor from Tibet, Medical Center, Lhasa. He's Eastern Dharma doctor. So he came. We brought this medicine, we made this medicine for you. This medicine is called 37 Enlightenment. The 37 aids to enlightenment. The name the pill. So, to help the nerves or something. So he said to take this, especially when you feel something uncomfortable. So in the West, so when you feel something not well, then you take this, then you come better. So Tajo Sutta. Okay, that's it. But in the hospital I did one time to join, no, one time. But I was 1 month. So I tried one to join. But I think this time is much heavier. That time I had stroke, but it was small, I think. So of course, probably it needed much more than one. So I think, anyway, the list of pujas read for the monks, for 2,000 monks at the material land, Sarache monks, 2,000 came. That they're less than 3,000 in Sarah, but overall I think 4,000. But so they want to offer long life puja long time ago. Didn't though then on the middle land before Kalachara they did, but they said that maybe there were a couple monks, maybe 4,000 monks or something. I don't know. The manager said. So the list of the puja that done all over the world, Tibet, many 100 million Bhajaguru mantra, and liberating animals, yaks, so many. Different parts of the world, so many individual persons, and then organization for Nalanda monks in France. They did 1,000 mantra of Namgyalma long mantra. Each monk did 1,000. Did I asked them to do for Lama Lundu. They said everything, but they did to me 1,000 Namgyalma long mantra. So these are not normal, not common, very unusual, and it's very, very good for them. After they do 1,000, and then even disease, what doctor can recognize, can be recovered. Unbelievable. And purification, unbelievable purification. Next department, from beginners to the so yeah. I think mentioned this earlier. One person, one Vietnam person, I don't know, one Vietnam person in Vietnam became vegetarian. When this person heard I was sick, he became vegetarian in whole life. Became vegetarian, and that's very, very good, so good. And anyway, sorry, yeah. So like this. When I was in the hospital, so many animals, many buffaloes, sheep, sell Indonesia to sell, to kill, sell food, and I don't know how many years. So what happened? It was not exposed to the public. So So I don't know what it was shown on TV, and they didn't show the killing, but what place where they killed, all lined up like this, all the goats, and they go one by one like this, and one cow tied with the ropes and dragging down where the place where they go to kill. That's just the killing, but dragging down, but the cow didn't want to go. Pull the rope as was shown. So I saw TV. Then I thought, I can't stop this. I don't have power. But if I get better, even the subject is tantra, however, but I would like to ask people if they can become, if anybody can become vegetarian. I say, anyway, if anybody, of course, everybody cannot become hamster, but anybody can try. I mean, to become vegetarian. Not to ask people to become vegetable. No. Not to not become vegetable. No. To not become as a cauliflower or. I'm not asking that. But I thought wherever I give teaching, to pass the message, if anybody can try be vegetarian. I thought like that. Wherever I go, that message, even the subject is tantra, whatever, but to bring that message to people. I thought, I can't stop that animal, do them, but I do this way. Then, as many people become vegetarian, or the less animal were killed. Generally speaking, less animal were killed. Generally speaking, so more people become vegetarian. So there's one girl in Singapore. I don't know, she's a student. Only afterwards I met her. So she, when she heard I was sick, she made a vow to take 8 million pesos every day until she died. 8 million pesos every day. And so the girl, later on, then I met at Capone. But then I told her, a bit difficult when you travel. We difficult to travel, so they be careful, take it easy. I told her, but so I don't know what. So she came here. And so I gave step. To appreciate her, then some one meditation statue and something, and so she's not looking for it. She's why this? And then I say, I appreciate to you. She didn't attachment to this thing. So I say, this appreciate your sacrifice, you know. I appreciate, and then yeah, and then she well, she took it, take it. She had to take it. So it's like that. So yeah. So I think I can't. So what happened? Because it exposed in TV, so Australian people in Australia found out that, they protested, and now that business was stopped. Now that business was stopped because people in Australia protested. You know, there's so much animal selling in Indonesia to skill. They protested. Now they stopped. So it happened. So Sorry. Process. Process. Okay. Okay, now I mentioned that I went over benefits. But those benefits, as I can repeat again, so, must write down. You must write down. So you can also, for your understanding, the most unbelievable benefits you get, and also you can, if you know, you can explain to other people as well. Also, they have to others to people need to come up, other they helps correct excellence, merit, and then for them to achieve enlightenment. It helps others to achieve enlightenment. So you are able to bring them to enlightenment by explaining even just the procession. Enlightenment, and by the way, liberation from samsara. By the way, Guru birth next life. So if you die right now, you need to receive Guru birth right away. So it is most urgent. Now the way you have to actualize path. You can't just be free with samsara, just like taking medicine. Like that. No, you have to actualize all the gradual path. So the and then Guru birth, then to practice Dhamma, to see. If you die now, then to issue that. So it helps. The purpose of human rebirth to not just one next life, the ongoing in all the future lives, and then until you free of samsara, or to be born pure land where you become achieve enlightenment. So there's the immediate. So you are able to help others. For that, so you can explain. So there's, So I will repeat again. So there's one atom. It is mentioned in the Langava Sutra. Langava Sutra. Vinaya, Duolung is the Vinaya text, Duolung. That's mentioned. However, I'm not going to read the quotation. So the quotation means, this practice is correct. This is what Buddha explained. So this knowing Buddha's teaching, with text. So this helps to. This is not Tibetan Lama made it up. Business not made it up, not like that. This is Buddha's teaching. For us sentient beings to bring the enlightenment. So the Dolung text, that Buddha explained. So yes, I mentioned that there's one atom. There's one atom. If there's one atom covered your body, then we need to procession. So procession, without thinking Buddha, it doesn't become procession. You can do the same manner, same habit, same manner. Procession, same manner. But even if your mind is distracted, you're not thinking Buddha, it's not procession. It is exercise. It just becomes exercise. It's not procession. You must know that. You must have to think Buddha, whom you process to Buddha. That's very important. The Buddha Sangha, the Guru Buddha Sangha is very important. That is the exercise, this exercise. So the Sriva, at the Sriva, there's one lady from Lhasa, from Lhasa. I know. They have a hotel, Dugu Hotel, near Chokhang. The Buddha statue that was made during Buddha's time, and Buddha put his palm on that Buddha's head statue. Because Buddha goes to Tishita, Deva realm, to practice the Yane abiding summer retreat for 3 months. So Mother missed Buddha very so much. So Buddha called this the manifested artist, called and met Buddha statue. Then Buddha put his right hand palm on that. And then, so this statue, and the Buddha himself predicted how many years there would be in India, benefit so many things. Then how many years it will be Mongolia, benefit so many. How many years it will be in China, benefit so many. How many years it will be in Tibet, Sunland, Tibet, benefit so many. Then Buddha said it will go in Naga country. My guess is that maybe my guess is that after a while, after some time, from Turuka, I don't know what's the name, Egypt, Arab, or I don't know what. Huh? What? I don't know. Yeah, Turka. Anyway, so from that in the private whole world, nobody can stop. Yeah, and then so I think that time maybe the statue I don't know, maybe thrown in the ocean. So gas and then in the ocean. Maybe, I'm not sure. That's what the Buddha said. So stupa, inside stupa, upstairs, you can go upstairs, and there's a throne, upstairs there's a throne. And that statue in Lhasa, where all over the world, all over but in Tibet, years from their home, from their home, they do procession on the road. No matter how cold it is, hot is, hot not cold. Procession 1 year, Then arrived Lhasa. Then they made the Buddha. For example, the Gita session which is attended, his was very high in the Lama. So from his place, he and another person came to Lhasa by doing procession in the road. Like that, or 1 year. So so there's some place, they have a donkey carry their things, So there's some steps. So they have to immediately stand up and process. If they don't do that, if they don't do they stand up and do process. If they don't do that, then they become freezing of the extremely cold, and then can maybe die or something. Very, 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 very dangerous. So the image they have to do. They keep on. Cook and cool go down. So they have to keep that. They can't stop that. You see, very, very dangerous, risky. So they said one place Chinese armies somehow they helped. They put them in the car somewhere to help to put them in the car. But it was on a procession. So the donkey carried their things. So one place when they sleep, there's to sleep nearby the donkey's stomach, it's warm. So when they sleep, you see, was warm nearby the donkey's stomach. And the very, very cold ice, snow ice. So donkey, moved the ear like this. The ear came over. Donkey moved the ear came over. So the donkey came to Lhasa, and one time, I think one time or three times, once they came to Chokhang, where the Buddha is. And then the donkey took down to the home, from where it came, went down. So like that, the attendant got the attention, like that. Just amazing, amazing, amazing. So the Tibetan people, they from many months, years, more than years, depending on how far they are, then they come by procession to the shore. So inside stupa, upstairs, there's a throne for that statue, that region, Tibet, Lhasa. The throne, it used to be there in the first. So I say, so without thinking the object of refuge in the object process, without thinking Buddha, and you see, you're doing like this, it's just exercise. It's not process, it's just exercise. You see, it becomes just exercise. Yes, that's true. I'm going to say the story. I forgot. So this lady was doing mandala offering there. Was doing mandala offering at the door of the temple. At the door, she was doing mandala offering. But you see, but sad, but sad. She had the mandala, and then she just put like this, and put out, and then put it again, put it in again. So the reciting prayer, she reciting the prayer, but here there's this one, put there, and then disposal. For me, it didn't look she was visualizing at all. Mandala. You're supposed to visualize mandala. Even you don't visualize the mandala, even you don't visualize the mountain mirror or the mandalas, you don't visualize. At least offering grain to Buddha. You offer the grain to Buddha. That's even so much most unbelievable merit. Most unbelievable merit. Of the grain to Buddha. But nothing doesn't look like mind is very distracted. I didn't think she was visualizing mandala. It was maybe didn't receive a commentary, mental commentary, the whole teaching. And so, all the correct thing, she's reciting the prayer. So she begins, so looking eyes around, and then, many there are people who do like that. I think maybe didn't receive the teaching, and so even over in Bulgarian, if you offer one grand Buddha, even not mental, but grand Buddha, then from that what you can get is enlightenment. The most profitable, greatest profit, enlightenment. Cessation of all the mistakes of mind, completion of all the realizations you achieve. From one again, you are the Buddha. Which is that. Then, by the way, liberation from samsara, liberation from oceans of samsara, suffering and cause, karma and delusion, you get that, by the way. But you get that. Then you get that. You get that. Then you get the images, the good report, Papati report, all the good report, Devahim report, good report you get. You get, many lifetimes, good report. So many lifetimes, good report you get. The happiness of future life. The happiness, there's some happiness you achieve. Samsara happiness, what you experienced from the beginningless rebirth up to now. Samsara happiness from beginningless rebirth up to now. Happiness, what you experienced already from beginningless rebirth up to now. That much to be experienced in the future for you, to be experienced in the future. From one grand Buddha. Result effect like that. Most so many lives happiness, samsara. And then ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, they're full enlightenment. Then not only that. Yeah. not only that. Not only that. After that, you liberate numberless helpless, numberless hungry, numberless animal, numberless human, sura, asura, intimacy. You liberate from oceans of samsara suffering and the cause of suffering, the karma and delusion. You liberate. You, the one person, liberate the numberless, the helpless, the hungry, the animal, human, numberless, all of them. And not finish it. And you bring them in the full enlightenment. Numberless happy, numberless hungry, numberless human, in the full enlightenment. You the one person, bring enlightenment. When everyone is brought to enlightenment, no sentence left, when everyone is brought to enlightenment by you, or that time, the benefit of offering one again, or at that time completed. Only in that time, offering one grand Buddha, that time, then you have completed, otherwise not completed. So like that, offering one grand Buddha. Can you imagine? Wow. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing, the benefit. One grand, one tiny flower to Buddha, can you imagine? So, here the Buddha so decided to how many years ago? 2 years, 1 year. Over on the 15th, it went with over the circuit, the ropes to Buddha. How many years? 6, 7 years? Then also Shakyamuni Buddha statue in Lhasa. But you can over with gold. But I don't know the Tibetan business. We change, every way to change. Over in gold also. Then also the statues in Buddha, they came from Nepal, from the tree, natural statue. Came from the tree, by cutting the trees. The Buddha, so of gold. I don't know what is happening now. Then also both the very big stupa of Nepal. Before we offer only on the special days Buddha, the special days Buddha, we offer the color, white color, and saffron, and the latte, the cloth, no, yeah, a place, but also where the eyes drawn to the Shambhu, we used to offer green one before, then now changed it into red. I wouldn't change the color. And they also banner, umbrella, offer umbrella. Then also rainbow. We used to offer Buddha's days. They ate 4 men Buddha's days, and then small ones 8. In the past, and also then soybean nut as well. So now we offer every 15th, every month 15th, we offer this those stupas. So long, now many years ago. So so I'm just mentioning this a little bit, just to rejoice, just to rejoice, and just to realize how important it is. These practices, how important it is to have some understanding. So it is very good that not only circumambulation, but we buy from the market fruits and fill up the baking balls. How many you bought? You can fill up many baking balls, and then you offer there. It's very, very important. So from this example I gave, you can understand. Being a baking bowl, then from Buddha, can you imagine? Wow, the benefits, what you will get, can't imagine. So this is the best business. This is the best business. There is not business like gold and dollars going down, up. There is such thing. It's karma. It's karma. So the benefit, what I said, offering 1 grain is always like this, not going up and down. So is the the highest, is the most popular, is the highest business. Because if you think that way, yeah. So by the way, it took care of your whole life is taking care of that. In that just one time offering, 1 grain, your life, this life, the future life, all taken care of that. And the karma, the result, all the happiness, as I mentioned before. Wow. in that, succeed in that. So anyway, okay. So I mentioned yesterday one atom. If there's one atom, I say your body cover, your body cover, and then if there's one atom, when you prostrate to Buddha, then you are created to be born as will-turning king 1,000 times. There's one atom, your body covers. Like this. Will-turning king is, if it happens in this world, cannot be 2, 3, 4 like this, not even 2. Only one. So when will-turning happens, that happens, everybody mind is able to live in the 10 virtue. And mind to live in virtue, also able to live in 10 virtue. Like that kind of power, most unbelievable power, and then also wealth, and so much. Unbelievable will-turning king. So therefore now, in short, so no matter how much your body is, so as I said, even your toes, even your fingers, toes and fingers, just when you put it on the ground, when you prostrate, how much atom it covers from here down to the bottom of the earth. It's uncountable. Atom from here to the bottom of the earth. Your toes, your hands. Wow. So you create one by doing one process, you create your born as will-turning king according to the number of that many atoms. There your body cover. Oh, now the whole body. Can you imagine? Wow. How many atoms your body from here down to how many atoms your body cover? Wow. The equal number of that many atoms, equal number of that many atoms, you will born as, you create karma to be born as will-turning king 1,000 lifetimes, 1,000 times, equal to the number of the atoms your body cover. So they must know, as I explained, you must know that. So beginning of the session, of the first session, must remember that. Must very good to think that, to inspire yourself. Because because when you do many processions, 100,000 processions, many, so of course you feel you have to be hardships, So yesterday we went to lunch in the hall with Sujata. So I bought a statue of Buddha. Buddha living auspicious life. The very skinny, for the center here, to put somewhere where people can see. And the purpose of that is to tell people, to understand people, Buddha achieved enlightenment for us sentients. But not with the comfort, not with the luxury, not to become obstacle, become cause of samsara. So Buddha, you see, this is telling for us. He himself enlightened many years ago, but he did. To us sentient beings, to inspire, to practice Dharma, to be a hardship. But if you want to achieve enlightenment, you want to free from samsara, you want to achieve enlightenment, It must be hardships to practice Dharma. It must be hardships to practice Dharma, to meditate. It must be hardships. Or to inspire for us that only the Buddha in the statue, this form, 6 years and the Asura's life. So they were about a statue yesterday to put at the center to people to know about that, not by comfort, not achieving like by comfort, by luxury, with the attachment, not that, but with the sacrifice of life for sin. I mean, with effort, being hardships, all of so like this. So motivation, then so you put a feet not like this, separate like this, like playing water, pull water. So bring the feet together. Yesterday or day before yesterday, when I'm going around the door, there was one monk doing procession, and he was doing it very exactly. He was doing, I think he received teaching, or I think somebody who knew he was doing very correctly procession. So not feet like this, feet like this. Feet like this, you get up, you straight, keep the water straight. And then the two hands are like this. These two offering jewel, to Buddha Sanghaji, Guru Buddha Sanghaji. Then like this. On this, Japja Lama Rinpoche said, this is Namaste. This one, oh sorry, my finger is not okay. So his son, Japja Lama Rinpoche, the great Bodhisattva, gave teaching Tibet monastery on top as a when I was sitting there, Rinpoche gave also in the room. This is Namaste. The thumbs outside. Namaste. This is the Rinpoche. The procession like this. So this emptiness, Dhammakaya. This emptiness, Dhammakaya. The outside, Sambhatikaya. Rupakaya. Buddha's holy body. And this inside, Dhammakaya. Chugu, Dhammakaya. The Sugu, the Buddha's holy body. There's a signification. So, the 10 fingers, finger. This also can mean 10 virtue. This one gives you so first put on the head here, and though it creates karma to achieve the Buddha's holy body, the 32 holy signs, the 80 holy signs, 32 holy signs, this pentacle. To achieve that. You need that to walk with sentient beings. Then, that. And then, second test, so they have, and then when you press it here, you can cause to achieve the zabu, this is called zabu. The hair, one arm length hair, and if you pull, then it goes back, let it go, then straight curl to the right side. Called to the right side. I remember a long time ago, when there was in the day park, when there was the first course that time I was painting the Buddha statue, and then this Buddha statue, same size. So I was painting, I was making this blue, I think. Blue. Didn't know there was white, very blue. I said, I think it's white, the color of the hair, the blue is white. So to receive this, you need to create unbelievable marriage. So this purifies all the negative karmas related with negative karmas connected with the body from beginningless rebirth. Learn that, okay? And it causes to achieve the holy body, Buddha's holy body, causes to achieve the holy body. Okay, purify negative karmas connected with body from beginning to rebirth. It causes to achieve the Buddha's holy body. Okay, now person and here causes it purifies the negative karma connected with speech from beginningless rebirth and causes to achieve the Buddha's holy speech, Buddha's holy speech, and Buddha's holy speech. Here, then here, the last one here, the heart. Here, then purifies all the negative karmas with the mind from beginning to birth, and to achieve the Buddha's holy mind. Holy mind, all like that. Then when you lay down, on the ground, you don't spread out your fingers like this, not like this. And then if you do like that, in the front of Buddha, because the front of Buddha, you like this. This is respect. Then you are born. The creates karma, negative karma, to be reborn as a bird. What's it called? Dog. The karma to born dog, hands like this. You know. Also not like this. Then some people also do like this. I've seen the people didn't receive explanation in the person, so do like this. So that case come out to born animal, the calves or the I don't know, goats or the mikvah. What is that? What? Who? Yeah, who? To born like that. It come out to born like the animals. So fingers must stretch nicely, like this, stretch nicely. Nicely. So so as much many atoms your body can cover is a great profit. So Genshamang explained on great matter, whereas on my teacher most successful in the life, the Dharmasala, he realized emptiness down below Jabjaling, which down below the big rock and they carved the earth, because they took out, and 7 years he lived into the realized, and then one house up behind the other higher mountain, then Bodhicitta realized, and he told us 70 years ago, he never went other people's house for himself. For himself, for his happiness, for his. He never went for 70 years other people's for himself. Means he goes other people's house only for the sin beings, only for the happiness sin beings. So 70 years ago, he said, 70 years ago. Then Shine, he realized in Dalhousie, he was Dalhousie before he came to Dharamsala. After Geshe Rabdin went to check anybody with Shine. Then he began to practice Shine, and he used Shine there. Shine is the Jitumba, similar one, and the actual one, Tinyipa. The actual one, I think he didn't say, but I think it's much better, Tinyipa. So the most successful. So he said, arms go like this, says go like this. So many atoms covers, like this. So if you do like this, so many atoms cover. So like you have to put this one, on the floor. So I'm talking about pulling the position. So this stretch out your hands, and then you like this, and then so when you start to let down, okay, say. When you start to let down, because the sickness, seems to affect mind liberty. I'm processing two. As soon as I start, I'm processing two numberless. Not only in this earth, all the universe, so numberless Buddha Dhamma, numberless Buddha Dhamma Sangha, numberless Buddha Dhamma Sangha, numberless numberless Buddha Sangha, numberless statues, scriptures, numberless, not only this world, no, numberless statues, scriptures, relics, who are manifestations of my root Guru. Okay? They're all so you there. So you when you go down, you process them. You process through all of them. I'm processing the numberless Buddha Sangha, statues, scriptures, who are manifesting my root Guru. For example, like who was your root Guru? That you see. So like Iswan Jalama was they all see present to all. So so you see one Buddha, one statue Buddha, 35 Buddhas. There are 35 Buddhas. See? So only one Buddha, present to only one Buddha. Same. One statue Buddha or only one Buddha, only one living Buddha. You see, your action becomes procession and cause enlargement. But you see, because you're present to only one, one statue, one Buddha. So, so in regard to marriage, it's very much limited, very much limited. So if you think of guru, if you think of your root guru, or then the highest marriage. Even as one statue, for example, Stupa, this Buddha statue, if you think of your root guru, you think that, wow, the highest marriage called most excellent, and the most powerful purification. Or then, if you think guru, so if you for example, see yourself, guru and deity, one become one. So eat food and drink, everything, make offering yourself, guru deity, guru deity, one. So, so then of course there's then the bliss, the high standard practice. But anyway, however, so here when you eat one spoon food or one drink with this meditation, yourself on you're good one. You see, you collect most excellent merit and most powerful purification, defilements. So this is much more. This is so much more unbelievable, much more. Then you make offering to numberless Buddha, numberless Dhamma, numberless Sangha, numberless statue, numberless stupa, numberless scripture, numberless relics, Buddha. So all this small. It sounds unbelievable. As I mentioned, one grand you offer the statue Buddha, what small, big, whatever, how much the result, unbelievable, like that. But here I'm talking, it sounds amazing, but compared to offering Guru, that's offering you're offering to numberless Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, numberless statues, small. Compared to that, it's small. It sounds unbelievable, but compared to that, small. So offering to Guru, the most extensive merit and the purified developments. Most powerful purification. So therefore, person the Guru and person Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, the statues, others become cause of enlargement, yes, but very extremely limited in amount of merits and as well as purification. Okay, so therefore, to think, yeah, person to the person as you start to go down, for example, the Stupa Buddha person, so you can think, you see, yeah, when you do like this, here, you see, you think at the beginning, when you're doing many procession, at the beginning, you can think like that. I'm processing the numberless Buddha Sangha who are manifesting my Guru. Okay? Then here I'm processing to numberless the statues, scriptures, scriptures who are manifested of my root guru. And then again, I'm processing to numberless Buddha Sangha who are manifested of my root guru. I'm processing to the numberless statues, scriptures of the manifested of my root guru. All that. So when you do later beginning, you see, when you do slow the process, you can do like that. But later takes time, you know. Beginning you do like that, it's good. So as a processing to all can now can you imagine the amount of merit in purification? Oh, can you imagine? I say they're offering 1 grain to Buddha, 1 rice grain to Buddha. Wow. Benefit what you get is the most. It's something that you get painted. You know. But no, but the result, you get painted, you fall down. So yeah, but that's the one. But here, wow, numberless Buddha. Can you imagine? Wow. So that like the benefit you get. So 3 times you can think like that. Then you're doing good procession. So you don't think that it's okay. If you can think it, unbelievable, but it's okay. That's only when you do pure processions. So when you let down, that must think all the time. For example, Buddha, then you think that that is not just Buddha, but the Guru. The Buddha is there, and the Buddha is the number Buddha Sangha, and statues, everything. This is my Guru. And then you process to do that. Then yes, you go down, you think that. Then immediately, second one, the number Buddha Sangha, and statues who are manifested by Guru. That you can, then you stand up. So you can stand up even that is not finished. You know, you can think that even while you stand up, you can think that. So it depends how you do. So I use example I use example Buddha, but same thing Buddha in the room was the same thing, you know. So like that. Then that's and then at the end. So here the Buddha. The number of Buddha Sangha says who's my minister go, you know, the Buddha, the Guru, you know, you think you Guru, so this everything. So then the others, number of Buddha Sangha says scriptures. You think the others. First the Buddha, Buddha is everything, and then next one to others. So good like that. Then when you finish the dedication, dedication. Then Bodhicitta did all the merits, past, present, merits, called by Buddha, Bodhicitta, so all the happiness, success, once for numberless generated, made by generated in my soul and the sentient heart, and those who have generated, in whose heart the Buddha generated, may be increased. So you do that prayer. If you do that prayer, is the most important, one of the most important prayer in the life, to pray to general Buddha. So, one of the past weeks, I went to Struba, and there was a little boy, there was Geshe, at the Penang Geshe. Penang Geshe from Sarache, Demakapta there. Penang Geshe is the higher group, the monk. So his brother, small boy, I think maybe 8 years, small boy, small, I believe he's very interested Dharma. So I asked, at the end, it gets, you pray to Buddha, so you dedicate marriage to a prayer to Buddha. So I asked the boy, what prayer you made? What prayer did you do? Asked the boy. And the boy said, oh, he made a prayer to actually Bodhicitta. The little boy. So I gave one, I don't know, 100 rupees at the end, at the car. Gave him 100 rupees. So that's very smart. So anyway, there's a whole life practice integrating the 5 powers. So there, whatever merit you collect, you dedicate it to actual bodhicitta. It is said that. So it becomes that. If you pray bodhicitta, it becomes a whole lifetime practice integrating the 5 power. So whatever merit, whenever you collect merit, dedicated merit to actual bodhicitta, it becomes that. And then after that, you can pray strong wishes. However, they have those prayers. If you know that you can do more prayer. However, then my favorite prayer, past, present, future marriage, past, present, future marriage, past called by me, called by sin, by Buddhas, which are merely imitated by the mind, by the eye, who is merely imitated by the mind. Achieve the Guru your Jabadeti, the person, or the Guru Shem, the enlightenment is merely imitated by the mind, and lead all the sentient beings who are merely imitated by the mind to the Guru Shem, the enlightenment, which is merely imitated by the mind. By myself alone, who is also merely imitated by the mind, order must do that. Don't forget, must do that. Otherwise, if you don't dedicate marriage by enlightenment, if you collect so much marriage, they see if the anger and heresy rising, anger and heresy rising, then completely get destroyed. Completely, like burned rice, completely get destroyed. And then also the result you get one time and finish, like that. Okay. So if you dedicate to enlightenment, or then it becomes inexhaustible. Always you can enjoy the result, happiness, benefit, until you achieve enlightenment. So must dedicate to achieve enlightenment. And and then still the heresy anger rises, can destroy, but not completely. Just Papanga Dajinima said, there's a big mountain of rock, there's a big mountain of rocks. But trucks take away stones, but the mountain is still there. But even though many rocks are taken away, so it's like that, becomes weaker. If heresy anger rises, not destroyed completely, but merit becomes weaker. So therefore, must fill with the emptiness. When you dedicate marriage to a jungler, must fill with the emptiness. So that's why you can look at maintain emptiness, but each one has empty. You can do that, but mere leveled by using that depends arising. Using that, what result, what comes, effect, what comes in your heart is empty. Emptiness. Don't buy ni. Empty of true existence. Yeah. So then, if the heresy anger rises after that, then your marriage, that which is dedicated for enlightenment, can't get destroyed. Do not become weaker if you still with the emptiness. Here the very important point of dedicated marriage. Otherwise, although like this. So then, you can do another prayer. And then say, your family, everyone is all over. Prayer. Sarah good Java to the Janga Balance, and Drama is, or this is that Lama Zopa, that Guru and that Guru, and never separate from the Prabhupada, admired by all the brothers. Means you completely actual path become nothing, but it means what that. Then so like that, or read like that, or read to others who can that, or they Pandalama Chukujindawa, Kodangoda, teaches such as much and they are on then teacher married qualified by Sunday based Buddhism, and may I do all this marriage. May I be Lama Zongapa, this one, related to Lama Zongapa, may I be Lama Zongapa there, offering scars of benefit to the sentient beings and teaching of Buddha, scars of benefit to the sentient beings, Lama Zongapa, in all the lifetime. It's very, very good. So there's many reasons for that. Then general bodhicitta, in the heart of all the sentient beings in this world, bodhicitta, and all the wars, economic problem, famine, disease, all those things were image prescribed. Then of fire, water, air, the prescribed image, tsunamis, and then actualize the Dharma, the Guru Devotion, from Guru Devotion up to enlightenment, the hearts, and then everything to auspicious. So you can pray like that, and then Jambal Baba Chita Jambatan as Manduka Chand, Manduka Shah, and Saman Bhadra is to understand. I will dedicate marriage. I will dedicate all the marriage. Same way as time, but this have dedicated marriage. I will dedicate all the marriage. Same way. you can, this is that's king of prayer. Sangjamalam, this Buddha Samadhi prayer, the most extensive Buddha Samadhi prayer. But this one is short, brevity one. Jamal Baba Chidai Jamal on this. This if you don't know other direction, then this one, if you can do that, it's good. Answer that. Then, that's all. Then I mean, what the Sajaka Jinima, whatever. Then the Lama Zopa to spread the general Buddhism, but the Lama Zopa, in the heart of the flourish of that. They change everything of that one. Or they're short like this. So I think it's yeah. So today didn't happen to going. Today just going to stupa, not to going. So we see. Chanjo Zamjo Rinpoche Zema Jewana Je Jawa Nyamba Meva Kone Kon Jo Gandre Zabe Kuwe Jinga De Pendan De Wama Jere Zema Tenden Gato Ye Zabe Sede Bado Den Juji Tony Jasun Jewa La Chi Sede Ganje Den Chana Pema Tenden Jawa So Ande Do Shede Lunjo Jo Zona Kamba Jere Zwanga Sede Janga Yonzo Jaja Mola Kanza Ba Jatan Tenden Yude Jawa Zena No Zinye Sama Tenden Daju Jedal Jela Maden Da Jaga De Mamola Gamen Yudo Jo De Mamola Gamen Yudo Jo Sorry, I forgot the lung. Now, please listen this, okay? Pay attention to the receiver lung. Nama change the Dosha Patamaji, Ramaka Daniel Jalaka, the Jalaka, the Jamana Bazu, Nashaka Chata, the Java Chata, Java Chata, Japana, the Java Tonda Chata. Oh, the Japan also the Chata the Japan, the Java of the Edmund is Buddha. The adding this very good. So when you recite you edit that. But when you're doing when you're doing many 100,000 positions, beginning you can edit that. Yes, but that depends on you. Mela, somebody. Oh, they Java, Rabala Java, they Java, Regimen, they Java, Regimen. Ah, Kasa. Ah, they Java. The Java starts about the Java, Yamajabala, the Java, Judah Yazana, the Java. Is only Java, Java Minjala Bedu, Java Chatalo. So the just even recite the name, then your whatever your wishes, your prayers, your wishes become successful. So just reciting Buddha's name. So very, very, very powerful. That all your wishes, your prayers become successful. Become succeed. So very, very powerful. You can edit that after Tatra Buddha. Oh, the last of what you come to Majana. How powerful is I mentioned already the Buddha's name purifies by just recite one time. It purifies 10 million eons Nikama get purified. Not only that, the 10 million eons is called Tirbum. Now Tirbum, 10 Tirbum is a Tirbum symbol, and 10 Tirbum symbol is a taxi. So that means eons Nikama get purified. Reciting about one time in the Buddha's name. Even that 100,000 times, it says. Like that taxi, Kaba taxi, but more, 100,000 times. So like that. Then by reciting Buddha's holy name once, just once, it purifies many eons Nikama, different Nikamas. Tijaba Medopala Chatolo, Medopala they glorified the flowers. The Buddha, you recite the Medopala Chatolo, but one time it purifies 100,000 eons. 100,000 eons Nikama get purified by just reciting Tijaba Medopala Chatolo. So can you imagine? Wow, no, because if it's that many times. So therefore, if you able to memorize 30 Buddha's the name, the 30 Buddha practice, then while you are in the car, you are in the airplane, or you are walking over, while you are walking over, you can recite without the book. Look at the book. You can recite. Without process, you can recite. Unbelievable karmas get purified. What can you imagine? Can you imagine? So I asked the Deputy Demologist Rinpoche from Australia, I wrote a letter. Why in the Lama Zopa life story doesn't mention Vajrasattva? Why he did process many hundred thousand persons at Oka children with the 35 Buddha? Why not Vajrasattva? So Rinpoche answered back. He said, if you do the 30 Buddha prayer one time, it purifies the heaviest karma. They can kill the father, mother, kill the arhat, cause blood Buddha, and this is among the sanghas. If you commit any of this heaviness, it's called tamenga. Without breaking of another life, you get immediately get reborn. If you commit this karma, you immediately get reborn in the lowest hot hell. In your name. In your hell realm, and then for one intermediate eon you suffer. So Rinpoche said, if you do just one time prayer, well, or then able to purify those unbelievable no question about descendant non-virtues, actually no question. Oh, that's yeah, I think that's so extremely useful if you can memorize the prayer. So one time we did retreat by Japani, high retreat. Then I told the people, I think I was not. So I told people, everybody must memorize during this. So I think that time some people, I think I don't know whatever. Some people definitely memorize it. So because you can't do processing while you're reading book. While reading book, at the same time you can't do that. So you can't do many things. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. 这东西没。哎，可以。Going to say?
No, tomorrow, but it's going to be more day. I think more day I'm thinking to attend by Friday. Center. Confirm tomorrow, but what's next time?
I'll let you know.
You let me know? We're waiting.
I need to send the Friday train, paper train now. If I'm going to train.
No,
No.
I think I'm going through
Okay.
Yeah.
But it takes a few more days to finish, right? Do you want to finish?
I'll try what I can.
That will take a few days, right? What do you want to
No,
No, necessary.
depends on how many hours it
do?
takes.
So what is the train?
Going through and then how long I can sit it.
Our life is in your hand. Our life is in your hand. From small to big. But tomorrow is definitely in your hand. And this next many lives.
Bill Gates tells us, Bajo government, my hero government, high government.
And long life.
Yes, please. We're requesting that. Again and again. I always request that. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.